What up and welcome. Thank you for watching the card battle. Phil and Ben joining us in a little bit for the Battle of the Braves. I've given them both 7 categories and they will pick their favorite card from their PC for that category. Then we'll have a head-to-head vote on the blog to see who wins. That's a great segue into talking about the results from last week, where we had Tom and Zach battle it out in the Battle of Boston. So let's go down the list and see who won head-to-head, and then I'll tell you the winner at the end. So for the favorite Poppy card, the Stadium Club foil board out of 25 won that one. And that was Tom, I believe. Favorite Devers was Tom's Superfractor. Pitcher card, this one actually surprised me. The Tanner Houck Green Auto out of 99 versus the Brian Bello Black-Red Vapor out of 10. That was close, though. A lot of these were really close. Favorite former Red Sox card, the Mookie Betts Smiling Variation, won that one. Insert was the Devers Green Beam Team. Non-Red Sox Auto was the Larry Bird. Non-Red Sox non-auto, the James White Spectra 3-color patch out of 10 won that one. So after the 7 rounds, I can tell you that Tom L won 5-2, but it really was closer than that. It was 3 or 4 of the categories were just within a vote or 2 of each other. So congrats to Tom. He will get the Red Sox in an upcoming break. Thank you to everyone that voted. There will be a blog up for this episode so we can determine who wins the Battle of the Braves between Phil and Ben. Thanks everyone that voted. There will be a new blog up for the Battle of the Braves card battle that we're about to see. We'll find out who's going to win the Braves in an upcoming break in that one. Alright, you guys ready to check out and see what Phil and Ben have? Let's bring them on. Hey guys, thanks for doing this. Let's start with Ben. Ben, you want to tell us your card collecting origin story?
Yeah, definitely. So, started collecting in the early to mid 90s, mostly Braves, and then kind of got out of it, I think, like a lot of people, until I stopped collecting, I think, around 1999, and then got back into it again around 2018. So I definitely missed it. I'm glad I got back into it, and I think I picked a pretty awesome year to have gotten back into it also. So.
And that was the Acuna and Albies year?
Yep, and Fried.
And Fried, nice. All right, Phil, how about you?
Yeah, definitely. So I've been a baseball fan my whole life. I grew up in Alabama, so everyone was a Braves fan. And then I started collecting cards when I was in high school, so this would have been like the mid-2000s. And at the time, I was saving up to buy hobby boxes, and then I would only buy Chipper Jones autos. Basically, Chipper was my guy. So those are the 2 things I bought. I saved up for boxes, and then I bought Chipper Jones autos. And then when I moved away from college in kind of the later 2000s, I stopped collecting. And then around 2019, the Braves themselves, the team, was really exciting to watch. So then I was like, hey, I should start picking up some cards of some of these guys. So kind of the end of 2019, right before the pandemic started, I started buying singles again. And then my first hobby box was 2020 Gypsy Queen. I think that came out in like March of 2020.
How did you do in the box?
I can't remember, so it must not have been too good.
Yeah. Well, it kept you coming back, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, we've got a list of 7 cards that you guys are going to show us. I'm sorry in advance to Ben after hearing Phil's story about Chipper autos, so we'll see how that category goes. But let's start with a fun one. We'll do the under $5 in value. What's your favorite card of the Braves under $5 in value? Let's start with Ben.
All right. So this one seemed like the most obvious choice. Got the 1992 Bowman of Chipper, where he's rocking this amazing outfit. I honestly don't know if I really need to say much more about it. I mean, the card says everything.
The only thing that would make that card better is if those were jorts.
Agreed. That would be amazing.
But I have an older brother, and that picture could be him in 1992. That's really funny to me.
Yeah.
But that's a good one to start off with. Phil, what do you got for us?
That is awesome. I have the SP from 2017 Topps of Greg Maddux. I was actually putting together all the Braves SPs from that year's flagship. I never completed the set, but I just like this photo of Greg. It's kind of a classic, and he was my favorite pitcher growing up.
There's something about Maddux that, like, there's not anybody that doesn't like him. I probably said that way more confusing than it needed to be, but, like, everybody loves Greg Maddux, and seeing him in a photo like that's, I don't know, it just seems like him, you know?
Yeah, it ties in well, too, because his nickname is, the Professor or Mad Dog.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks like it's a school photo or something almost.
Yeah, I like that a lot. So we've got Maddux short print. All right, so for round 2, we're actually going to Chipper this time, and we'll have Phil kick us off.
Yeah, so luckily I have like 10 chippers from like the 2000s, but I think this is my favorite. This is the one I picked at least. It's from 2004 Flair. It's called Cuts and Glory, and it is on card, but they kind of did a shadow box thing with the signature. Chipper has a great signature in my opinion.
Yeah, he
and
does.
I like this card a lot. It's also my lowest numbered chipper auto. It's out of 15. I have a couple others actually that I collected in the 2000s back here, but this one was my favorite.
So what year was that Flair?
Pretty card.
Yeah, right?
2004.
2004. That's awesome. I miss Flair. All right, next up we've got Ben showing us his next chipper card.
All right. This one is from High Tech, and it is numbered to 50. I think this was when I got back into collecting, the first chipper auto that I bought. And I love the look of it.
I love high-tech autos, and I especially like them for the PC because they don't hold a ton of value. So it's like you don't feel bad holding on to it, and they're easier to pick up than some of the other stuff. And I can't figure out why, because I think high-tech is one of the coolest looking cards ever. But it's probably kind of gimmicky, so not everybody likes it. But
yeah,
if you want a stud auto, I always recommend, well, they haven't done it since 2019, but those old high-tech autos are the way to go.
Yeah, a lot of my, like I think I have a Hank Aaron High Tech.
Really?
Like a Maddux High Tech, but I mean, that's the only way it makes it more affordable.
Yeah.
Is to go with these.
I like it. So next up, we're going more current, and we're gonna go to Acuna. Ben, what do you got for Acuna?
All right, for Acuna, going with a Topps Now auto of number to 49, where he connects for his 100th career home run. I am kind of a fan of the Topps Now. I usually go for all the Braves autos when we could. And yeah, it's got a beautiful signature. Love the blue.
Topps Now, I think, is a huge reason why collecting is where it is right now. I think they did a really good job with that as far as making it marketable and getting people interested in it. I think Topps Now was one of the best things that they did to get people into the hobby.
Yeah, I've definitely bought into it.
Mm-hmm. And they tried other ones like the Project 2020 and the Project 70, and they tried, but the Topps Now was the one that I think really did it. Phil, what do you got for us for Acuna?
Yeah, I like Ben's card a lot, actually. I love the aesthetic of the blue parallels from that year's Topps Now. I picked kind of classic Bat Down. This is my favorite Acuna because when I got back into collecting in 2019, this was like the Acuna card to get.
Yeah.
And I actually acquired it earlier this year, so it's just kind of like a card I've wanted for several years. That was a little pickup, just kind of a classic Acuna rookie card. Yeah, bat down.
And what was, refresh my memory on that. So was that a short print? Or what? Series 2 short? What was the story of that? Why was that so hard to get?
Yeah, so they put it in Series 2 as a short print along with Gleyber Torres. So it was kind of very similar to last year Topps, what they did with Julio and Bobby Witt.
Gotcha. Okay.
They just had it as a short print in Series 2. And I guess they kind of did the same thing with Vladimir Guerrero, where they did the no number short print.
Gotcha. So. Okay. So that's a short print. And then his update rookie has like a very similar photo, right? Like
yeah, I've actually heard it's the same at bat. I don't know if that's confirmed, but I've read people say that the pictures are actually from the same swing. It's just one before he swings, and then this is his follow through. I don't know if Ben, have you heard that before?
No, I hadn't. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Hopefully that's accurate, and I'm not just making something up. But I've read that is from the same at bat, same swing.
Oh, I'm gonna pretend it's confirmed and just spread it.
Me too. Me too. And if it's not, then Phil will get canceled. All right. Well, those are two bangers there. And now we're moving on to one of my favorite pitchers right now, Spencer Strider. Phil's going to lead us off for this one.
So I have to laugh with Ben's pick for his Acuna is very similar to mine for the Strider. And I've actually shared this card with Ben before on Discord when we were just talking about Braves because I think the design in the blue parallel looks so nice.
And that's the postseason one? Nice.
Yeah, yep, correct. This is the postseason. And I was lucky enough to get the blue parallel.
I think it'd be great if Ben threw up the 42 out of 49 of the same card.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right, Ben, what do you got for Strider?
All right, this one probably looks familiar to you because I bought it from you.
Well, I was just about to say I've had a couple nice Striders come through, and I definitely regret not holding on to one of them.
Yeah, it's a beautiful card.
And it got a 10? I didn't realize it got a 10.
It did. Yeah,
wow. Yeah, that was raw when I sold it.
Yeah, I definitely got a good deal on this one.
Wow.
So thank you.
Thank you for showing. Man, I can't believe it got a 10. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one. All right, so next up we're doing an insert. So just show us your favorite insert. And Ben's going to start off with this one.
All right, so this one, it's probably not just my favorite insert, but my favorite card right now. Oh. And that's the rookies insert from Finest this year. So I got the orange parallel here out of 25, and I just love this card.
I love that card too. I really like the rookie design variations this year. Except for they look so much like that other insert, the I can't even think of what it's called. I want to say highlight, but that's not what it is. But yeah, I love those, and that looks. Is that Orange Wave?
It is. Yep.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's a beauty, Ben.
All right, what's Phil got for an insert?
So I thought this would be kind of fun. I actually messaged Aaron about this if it qualified as an insert or a relic. It's from this year's Heritage, and it actually got pulled for me by the card swap on one of the breaks.
Bonus
so it's
points.
Yeah, hopefully. Got a brown knows my way to a victory here. It's a Hank Aaron 1974 U.S. postage stamp, and they are numbered out of 50, so kind of cool. I definitely don't have anything else like this in my collection.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
That is really cool. I've never fully understood the stamp things. Like, are they they don't classify that as a relic. Like, I just never got the connection, but I think they're cool just because they're old and kind of connects a couple different hobbies into one.
Yeah, Aaron, I almost messaged you about mine to see if this qualifies. Maybe I should check and see if it does right now.
Oh, it definitely does. That's the insert
Okay.
set because it's not like they called it the rookie variation set, but it's not the same card number. It's a insert card number. No, I'm counting them both, and I think people just want to see what you guys have. All right, next up we're going to LBs, Ozzy LBs, and Phil's gonna kick us off.
Yeah, for Ozzy, I went with his kind of the classic, his Bowman Chrome Auto from 2015. It has his full name on there, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know if the camera, because I've got some gnarly glare.
Yeah, I passed that card so many times at the time, like before I really knew that was him, and it took me a while to put that together, that was him.
But yeah, I love watching Ozzy. He's kind of the de facto team leader for the Braves now. So he's a lot of fun to watch.
So he's more of the leader than Acuna is?
Yeah, I would say so. I think Albies can connect a little bit better with everyone in the clubhouse. Acuna still doesn't feel comfortable like giving interviews in English yet.
Oh, okay.
Whereas Ozzy, I think Ozzy speaks like 4 or 5 languages, so
Oh, wow.
it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
That is awesome. All right. So, and how do you want to give it a shot? How to say his first name, or no? I can always edit it out.
I actually don't know how to pronounce it. I would guess like Ozhenio, but I don't know if that's correct. Ben, do you know?
Yeah, no, I have no idea. Pretty good guess though.
It sounded right to me. All right. LB's going to Ben.
All right, I don't know if I can compete with that because I like that one a lot. I'm going with the 2018 definitive rookie of Albies out of 50.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Since that was the first year I really got back into collecting, and I went pretty big on Ozzy, and I think this is definitely the favorite out of the ones that I picked up.
Yeah, that's a great one. And I've always loved it, and I don't know if anyone ever talks about it or whatever, but is it just me, or does his signature look like he's spelling ATL?
I haven't noticed that before, but now I probably can't unsee it.
I hadn't noticed it either, but it absolutely looks like ATL.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was part of it, if he was like, well, I'm incorporating it into my name or what, but I always thought that looked like an ATL to me. All right, well, that was a strong one, Ben. And this last one, we are just going to check out your favorite refractors. So Ben can start this time.
All right, this one is from probably one of my, say, top 3 favorite sets, Stadium Club. This is the first Olsen auto I picked up as a Brave. It's the orange refractor. I think it's out of 25.
Yeah.
But I just was really looking for an Olsen auto, and this one, it's just so pretty.
Stadium Club, you can't go wrong with it. I love it. It's always, and the fact that they do on-card autos, they're so nice.
Yeah, that's a really sharp card.
I do enjoy seeing I know I've talked about it before, but there's an Instagram account called MLB on Fax, F-A-X, and it's like a parody account. Their memes talking about Matt Olson, like talking trash about Freddie Freeman, is some of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's hysterical. So if you ever get a chance, check out MLB on Fax. All right, so Phil's going to close it out with his favorite refractor.
Yeah, so I picked a Michael Harris Bowman Auto refractor. I wanted to get either Harris or Riley in there, just because there are 2 other active Braves I really liked. So I went with this Harris refractor auto just because I thought it was probably my best card between those 2 players. He's having a great year too, kind of under the radar because he started off so poorly.
It's a great time to be a Braves fan, huh?
It really is.
I mean,
we are spoiled.
just some of these names you guys are throwing out. Like, we didn't even talk about like Ozzy or Acuna in that last round at all. We were just talking about Olsen and Harris, and it just kind of dawned on me how much depth there's down there in Atlanta.
That's an amazing card.
Well, that was awesome, guys. Thanks so much for your time. I'll get the blog set up with the voting and the polls all taken care of, and we'll see which one of you guys will get the Braves in an upcoming break.
Awesome. Thanks for inviting us. And thanks for sharing your collection. Those are some great cards, man.
Yeah, thanks. Right back at you.
Yeah, this was fun, and appreciate your guys' time, and sorry for the technical difficulties last night, but I think it worked out well.
Awesome.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, for watching this episode of the Card Battle. Special thanks to Ben and Phil for participating. Phil's been helping out with the site for a while and doing some videos for the Swapcast episodes, and Ben was one of the first folks to help sell some singles on the site. So appreciate both these guys. Thanks so much. Don't forget to check the blog on the website for the voting polls to see who wins the Battle of the Braves. Cardswap.net should be right on the home page. Please like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite card from the card battle. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.